Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do some Forex daily market analysis. So I always start on the DXY. So if you go to tradingview.com, top left corner if you search for DXY, it's a dollar index. If you're trading the USD pairs, EURUSD, GBP USD, you need to look at the DXY, the dollar index. It is negatively correlated to the EURUSD and GBP USD. So if DXY goes up, you see the USD pairs go down and vice versa. So you always look at DXY, helps to see and indicate where the USD pairs are going next. So remember, always start on the weekly time frame. If you know how I mark the charts, you know I always use support and resistance. So I won't explain this in detail today because I've got a few pairs to cover and I want this video less than 10 minutes. Then you got the daily. You want to mark, you can see it's in a downtrend, so we'll be marking the lower highs and the lower lows. You can clearly see there's a lower high here where price changed from bullish to bearish, a red candle, green candlestick to a red, and here you can see price at a weekly support and also a daily support as well. Once you've done that, move to a H4 time frame, repeat the process. So you can see it's a downtrend. We're going to be marking each lower high on a H4 time frame, and here as well. Then you go to a H1. Well, you don't even need to go to H1 for the DXY. So you know when price is here, price is going to go down from here. So if price goes down from the resistance, it's going down. That means the USD pairs are going up, so you can look for a buy trade here. Right now, price is going to reverse. It's at a weekly resistance. It's also at a daily support. Sorry, weekly support, daily support, and also a H4 support. This is a high probable area where price can reverse and it can go up from here. So if DXY goes up today or tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday the 16th, if DXY goes up, then we can expect EURUSD, GBP USD to go down. So tomorrow we could actually look for sell trades. Even today, well, London sessions pretty much closes, coming to close. It's literally 4 o'clock now. I usually try to do my analysis in the morning, but I've been busy with meetings all day today. So tomorrow's setup, we would look for sell trades on EURUSD and GBP USD. You can see here, you got a green candlestick, it's bullish. It's kind of broke out through this negative momentum, and you can see it's going up now. So if that's going up, we can expect EURUSD and GBP USD to go down. But before to do that, let me just quickly look at the EURGBP. So if I remove the drawings, remember start on the weekly time frame. You always want your support and resistance levels on a weekly. Then you go to a daily. You can see here there's a high, a low. Price is bullish. The momentum is bullish. So you can have these any color you want. Like that. I'm going to stretch it to the wick. So I know this is daily resistance, this is daily support. You can use these channels to aid your analysis. You know its price is going up. So what have I done? This is a high low. Price has gone from bearish to bullish. It's also at a daily support. Here, price has gone from bullish to bearish. It is a higher high. Massive wick of buyers trying to push the price up. Sellers pushing it down. And there you go. So I can expect price to go somewhere here. It could retrace to this higher low. And if it does, it'll go back up to here. Or it could breach it, retest it, and then go down as well. So there's two possible ways it could play out. If we go to the H4 time frame, you can clearly identify the most recent high low, which is here. And your high, which is here. Stretch it to the wick, that's fine. Then you got your H1 analysis. So this is your intraday time frame. If you're at your computer all day, if you're working from home, if you're in the office, you need to analyze the charts on an hourly basis. If you can do, it's preferred. I mean, you can stick to H4. Each candle represents 4 hours, or you can stay on H1. So you look at previous day's price action. You get the Fibonacci tool, which is this one here. Get it from the high of the day to the low of the day. Extend it and make this any color you want. So I like my H1 blue. And this one here. So there you go. That is your levels for today's trading. So I know today when London session opens, if prices breached this H1, which it did do, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock, any of these three candlesticks would have been a good entry for a sell trade. This would have been TP1 minus 23, TP2 would have been minus 61, which also coincides with the H4 support. So this is how trading support and resistance is easy as that. I know if I took a sell trade this morning at 7:30, had my stop loss just above 12 pips and TP is 54. So you're risking 12 pips to win 54 pips. That's a risk to reward ratio 4.4. Anything above 3 is a really good trade. Anything like 1.52, it's a bad trade. It's like a 50-50 trade. You haven't got a good chance of winning. This is 1 to 4. Really, really good. I mean, if you enter that trade and you're trading £1 a pip, you're risking £123 to make £542. And if you're trading £10 a pip, you're risking £1,200 to make £5,400. So if you can make £5 from this trade on a single day, you're chilling. You're not chasing the markets, considering the average UK salary is about £2,500, if that. If you're making £5 for one trade, chilling. You only need two trades a week to make 10 grand. That's how easy it is. That's how Forex can change your life. You're not trading every single day, every trade. You need to build your balance up. You need starting capital. Obviously, you can trade with £100, £1,000. 10 grand is an ideal amount. If you've got 10 grand and you're making 1 or 2 trades a week, you're chilling, man. That's all you need to do. You know, following these hypes on YouTube, on TikTok, flexing their Porsches, their Ferraris and shit like that. Like, I don't need to do that, man. I'm trying to help you change your life. Forex is as simple as that. This is a skill that you need to learn. Come on, guys. If you focus and you do it, everyone wants to learn Forex. A lot of you guys are asking me, I want to learn how to trade. Then when I'm teaching you how to trade, you're not even fucking watching the videos. And then you keep asking me, oh, how much did you make, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. I don't have to do this. I'm only doing it because there was a lot of people asking me to learn how to trade. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll make my YouTube videos. Now I've got my website. The course is nearly in development. That'll teach you everything that you need to know. This is just me sharing my analysis on a daily basis. So if you lock in, you can change your life. Or you can just clock in for your boss for the rest of your life. You choose. Anyway, I've done EURGBP. Let's look at EURUSD now. So remember, if we look at the DXY, remember DXY was at resistance, so I expect EURUSD to be at support, which it is. This is an old weekly level. So let's start from scratch. Here you can see there's a weekly resistance, so that'll stay as it is. Weekly support. If you go to daily, price is in an uptrend. So you know if it's in an uptrend, what you're looking for. You're looking for higher highs and higher lows. You got that right. Well done if you were following. If you weren't following, then watch the video. There you go. So go into the daily time frame as we are. Mark your higher lows, which is here. Price change from bearish to bullish. I want to change it to red. Again, bearish to bullish. And then you want this would be your resistance, this would be your resistance. This is the most recent resistance here. So we'll leave that as so. If you go to H4, repeat the process once again. Here's your most recent higher low on a H4 time frame. I'm just going to a smaller, I'm repeating the process every time, and I'm just going to a smaller time frame every time. As you can see, it's breached the weekly resistance. You'd expect it to go down from this level on a weekly time frame. Where is it, man? You can see it rejected it here once, rejected it here twice. you can expect it potentially reject it. Look, it's breached it last week. You can see it's inverted hammerhead. This could be a fake out. So when this candle closes in 3 days on Friday, it could close like that into next week. It could start with a bearish candlestick like that, and it could go down. It could go back down to this level, or it could be a fake out, make a higher low, and go up. So we'll have to see how it plays out. That's a weekly analysis. But remember, we don't trade weekly. We're not in trades for a couple of weeks. We're in and out as scalpers. So that'll do. H4, that's fine. H1, intraday time frame. So remember, if you're trading this day, which is today, Tuesday, you always look at Monday's price action. So if you put these breakers in, these dotted lines, these are each day. So this is Monday, this is Friday, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday. So I do that so I know what's happening on each day. It just helps you analyze. So if we're looking at this price action, we'll need to look at this day's price action. So I should have done my analysis for the day. So I'll do my today's analysis before London session opens, so I know my levels are ready for when London session opens. So if it's here or here and price is here and it's looking bullish, I'll enter a buy trade to go here. That's how you trade. So look at previous day's price action. So we're looking at Monday's price action for today, and I'll show you the levels. So we want get the Fibonacci tool up first. Go from the high of the day to the low, or even the low of the day to the high. I'll go high to the low because it seems bearish. These are your levels before London session opens. Before 8 o'clock in the morning, log in, click on your phone, see what's happening. These are your levels. So when price is here, we look for a buy. When price is here, we look for a sell. What's happening with Dixie? Remember, Dixie is at the DXY, is at support, potentially going up. So with EURUSD, it should be at resistance, potentially going down. So this is a resistance, which it is. Remember, daily resistance, H4 resistance, and obviously it's not close to the H1. If it was close to this H1 level, I would have took a sell trade to this level here. So if I remove the fib, this would have been my setup for today, because DXY is at support. So H4 would be EURUSD would be at resistance. So this would have been my setup for today. I'm risking 19 pips, or even lower, let's say 10 pips, to make 120 pips. So your risk to reward ratio is 12. So if you're risking £1,000, you're risking to make £12,000. It's like that if you're trading £10 a pip. If you're trading £1 a pip, you're risking what is it, £100 to make £1,200. And if you're risking 10 pence a pips, you're risking £10 to make £120. So it's like that. It's easy as that. So I've done EURUSD, I've done EURGBP. The video is now over 10 minutes, so I'm not going to go further. Watch it, give me some feedback, tell me what currencies you want me to analyze, and also with your commodities and your crypto as well. I hope you enjoy that daily analysis. I've got some free time on my hands, so I'm going to try and make these 10-minute videos on a daily basis. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.